Before we get started with the video today, guys, I want to let you viewers out there know that only a small fraction of you guys currently watching are actually subscribed to my channel, so make sure to smash that subscribe button for instant updates about videos that I release and other announcements, and also smash that like button to help my channel out. Enjoy the video. What is up, guys? It is Samool here, and welcome back to another one of my Epic 7 YouTube videos. Today, as you can see, I'm not on my main account. I'm actually on a rank 4 account with only Ross and I. They're at very low levels. You guys are probably wondering why I am on this account and not my main. Well, I'm actually going to be starting a new series today, and it's going to be pretty much catered towards free-to-play and newer players, although mid-game and late-game players can see it as well, just for entertainment or just to see what I do differently, and maybe incorporate what I do on this account into your current account in mid-late game. So I'm basically going to be playing from the beginning and documenting basically everything I do. Now, I'm not going to go over every single thing, but mostly the important parts like Selective Summon, progressing some hunts, doing adventure, and like farming like catalysts and runes and the best ways to do them, and so forth. So yeah, this is basically going to be my new series named Zero to Hero, because I'm starting at 0 on a new account, and I'm going to try to get as far as I can while maintaining the complete free-to-play status. Now, my main account is not completely free-to-play. I spent some money on the game on my main account, but this account I'm not going to spend a dime. And as you can see, like even in the shop, right now I have everything available: rank up pack, start dash pack, right? Everything is available, purchase available, right? Even the monthly packs and the welcome packs. So yeah, this account is going to be completely free to play, not a single dollar or penny, and we're going to see how far I can get in this account. Now, to start off, I've played about only 20 minutes on this account so far. So to catch up to where this account is, you only have to play like 15-20 minutes. You just have to play through the tutorial and the adventure, and it will take you to 1-4, and you have to beat 1-4 and then get to 1-5, and then the game will prompt you actually to do your Selective Summon in the Summon tab here, and you'll see at the bottom there's a Selective Summon, which is basically the reroll for Epic 7, and you can do it up to 30 times, and if you don't get what you want, or you want a different unit or a different set of units, you can actually just reroll your account, and it only takes like 15-20 minutes. Not too bad compared to other gacha games. Now, Epic 7 does a really good job in giving newer players and free-to-play players a lot of resources in the beginning of the game, and even right now, I already claimed some of the rewards, but there's an event going on, and you can see, since Epic 7 has been doing very well in the Play Store for Google, you'll see you get a lot of stuff for free. So I actually am going to take the things I need right now. So energy, you don't want to take right away because my energy cap's at 64, I have 63, so just doing this will overcap. When you're overcapped, you're not regenerating energy over time, which is very bad. And I'm about to cap in 1 minute. As you can see, I get my next charge. It's ticking down, so I have to do something really quick. And then you'll see my powder of knowledge. Just take this, and then I get a free 5-star artifact, which is really insane for new players, because a lot of the 5-star artifacts, especially for new players, are actually very good. Song of Stars, please. Okay, Holy Sack. This is a very good PvP artifact, not really much used in PvE, but it is okay. Whenever you guys get good artifacts that are new, or like 5-star artifacts, 4-star artifacts, or even some good 3-stars, make sure you lock them in the bottom right here. You don't want to accidentally sell them. It just feels so bad if that happens. You're going to want to cry. So yeah, I'm going to get my leaves as well. Early game, you don't have to worry too much about energy. The game gives you energy every time you rank up, and you'll rank up like every few stages. You'll see from playing through 4 stages, I'm already ranked 4, so I already got more energy from that. It'll also raise the cap to about like 150-ish eventually. So yeah, I'm going to get started with my Selective Summon. Just before I get started with that though, you want to make sure, if you guys are lost in what to do early game, you just have to click the girl that I just clicked right here in the lobby to go to Adventure's Path, and then you'll see this like quest line. Now, they're not official quests, but you want to just basically go through this quest line. You'll see it says complete Selective Summon, and it's grayed out because I didn't do it yet, right? And it'll reward me with an equipment chest, right? Just want to keep progressing through this. Adventure's Path is going to be your go-to guide for the early game. Just have to keep going through and do these, and you'll be fine. Now, you'll see some things like enhance equipment or like explore labyrinth. You just have to look around in the battle tab to go to labyrinth, and for enhancing, you just go to your inventory. Just pick the weapons for the most part. You want to enhance weapons because it'll give you more damage, obviously, because their base main stat is attack. It'll just make you clear faster. The early game, you won't really like fail stages as long as you're using the same units. So you just want to make it faster by enhancing people's weapons so you hit harder and can clear faster and doesn't take as much time. So yeah, you want to follow Adventure's Path, and alongside that, it says for me to complete Selective Summon, so I'll get started. Now, I do have a guide up on YouTube about the Selective Summon and rerolling and what units are best. Now, if you guys want to watch that to see more in depth, it should be on my channel somewhere. And then, just to summarize, you want to basically reroll for Secret no matter what. Sigret will make you be able to farm Wyvern 13 faster, and Wyvern 13 is going to be the biggest milestone for every beginner and newer player that they want to reach. Wyvern will basically make it so you can start gearing your other units, and it's basically the entirety of the early game for new players. So yeah, it's not to say you need Sigret. You could definitely go without Sigret and be fine, and if you're getting tired of rerolling, just take who you want. If you like a character design, you can take whichever character you want, but Sigret will definitely be the most efficient and will definitely help you progress the fastest for early game. Now I'm going to get started with the Selective Summon. You'll see I have 0 out of 39, so I'm going to start at 1, and it'll basically just go through and summon 10 units for you. The first one, I think the 10th, 20th, and 30th are guaranteed to give you a 5-star. So you'll see the 5-star I got is Vildred. Vildred used to be the best early game choice you could have because he really helps you early game in adventure mode, and you can use him mid-late game as a cleaver and some other hunts. But the thing is, with how important Wyvern is, Sigret is just better now, and with the ability to get Arbiter Vildred for free now, you get a free MO5 from a selective list. You could choose Arbiter Vildred. You don't really need green Vildred because Arbiter Vildred can do what Vildred does similarly, if not a little better. So yeah, Vildred, I'm going to just record him. So the way that works now is you could record one 10 summon you do, or one selective summon you do, and if you get to 30 and you don't like it, you can either choose between the 30th one or the one you recorded, which is really nice because yeah, you have like a backup in case you want to kind of greed a bit more. Before it used to be just like the last 31 you got, if you click reroll, you're stuck with it. So Smilegate did a really good job in making sure you have the backup and you can store some summon results, so you don't really feel bad and have to reroll as much. So yeah, I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna summon again. 4-star is pretty useless as well. Dingo is not really good. Yeah, if you can get Sigret and a good 4-star unit, is very nice. Some good 3-stars are okay as well, but 3 and 4 stars are pretty easy to get within the game. If you just summon a lot, you'll get them. So yeah, you'll see I can't skip the animations because this is a new account, and I'm gonna have to. You get an animation for every new unit or artifact you get. You can't skip through them, so we're gonna have to watch through it all. But you'll see I'm getting a lot of new, quote-unquote, new artifacts from this because it is a 10 summon, so you're summoning in bulk. And I don't even know if this has a 5-star. Oh, it does. I got Ken. Okay, so Ken also used to be very good in the past, but right now he is one of the worst ones to get. He isn't really used that much anywhere. You only really use him in Golem, so yeah. Just looking for Sigret, guys. Sigret would be the best, and I think the second best would probably be like Ravi. So Sigret is my #1 option. Clicking through. Armin, okay, cool. I only got a 4-star, right? So I didn't get a 5-star. No point keeping this one. You basically always want to at least get a 5-star no matter what. If you have a summon without a 5-star, it's really not worth taking it. I really recommend against doing that. So you can also get artifacts. So the only 4-star or 5-star I got is an artifact. Yeah, but the artifacts aren't really worth it as much. Early game units are just worth way more than artifacts. Oh, I got Song of Stars. Okay, so this is probably the best 5-star artifact you can get for early game, but the thing is you still want a unit over it. Song of Stars will help you in Wyvern, but not as much as Sigret will. So I'm just going through. I promise, guys, if I don't get Sigret, I'll just play it with whatever I get. Like I said, you don't need Sigret to progress. People who have re-rolled and didn't take Sigret, all the time I hear, oh, I didn't get Sigret, I can't do Wyvern. That is just not true. But Sigret does help a lot in the Wyvern process because she is easier to gear and will help you with a lot of debuffs, which you'll need later on for Wyvern, which I'll go over it in another video. So yeah, this is the 10th summon. I'm guaranteed a 5-star. Wow. Vildred. I guess the game really wants me to take Vildred, which is funny because Vildred is the selective summon unit I took on my main account a long time ago. Yeah, I'm just going through. Rose is the 4-star. Potion Vial's okay for later in PvE. Yeah, no 5-stars, so I'm just gonna keep going. Wow, all 3 stars. This is all 3 stars again? Wow. Huh. All 3 stars. So this is an artifact. Holy sac. Wait a second. Isn't that the one? That's the one I got from the artifact gift, so no point in taking that. Although dupes are good later on in the game. Early game, they're not really worth as much. So this is a 5-star unit. You could tell by the guy on the right popping up. Sigret. Wow. Alright, well, yeah, it's not really a point not to take her. I also get another 4-star in Rose, which is really nice. The only thing is the 3 stars are pretty pretty weak early game, you're really looking for like Alexa, Misty Chain. I guess Clarissa is a 4-star, but 4-star Clarissa would be really good. And you want for Artifact, Daydream, Joker. I don't have any of those, but I do have Sigurd, so I will record it. Yep. And then I'm gonna keep summoning just because there is a chance to get Sigurd again with something better, right? Like you saw, I got Mildred twice, so why wouldn't I be able to get Sigurd twice? Audica Scepter, very good artifact later on for PvE. Early game, not really worth it. So this is Ludwig. Okay, this is probably one of the worst ones to get. Ludwig does not have any use anywhere except in like really mean PvP comps, so yeah, not worth keeping. I do have Sigurd stored in my record, so just keep in mind this is the 20th summon, so I get a guaranteed 5-star. It is, wow. It is Vildred again. The game really wants me to get Vildred. Do I just take Vildred? Nah, I'm not gonna take Vildred because I took him on my main account when I first started. Water's Origins, okay, artifact for Wyvern as well, but there are better options, so we're just rolling away. Yeah, even if you get Sigurd early, guys, just make sure you keep rolling and record it, because you can always just take her later. You might get a better summon with Sigurd, so you just want to keep trying, because you only get to do this once as of now. I think they're deciding to add whether to add another selective summon for mid to late game players as well later on. So, but for early game players, this selective summon will really dictate how your early game will go, and this is basically going to be your first early game team. Araminta, not that great of a 5-star unit. Clarissa, very strong 4-star unit. So if you don't get a Sigurd there and you have Clarissa, so say you're rolling for Sigurd and you can't find her, but you find like a Clarissa with another 5-star, like this I would consider worth recording, because one, there's a 5-star. Araminta's okay early game. She's not like powerful, but she's like okay, serviceable. You can use her into mid game and even late game if you really like her. But Clarissa is a very strong Wyvern unit as well. She's very slightly worse than Sigurd, I'd say, but she's still very powerful as a 4-star unit. So yeah, I would record this if I couldn't find Sigurd and then keep rolling to see if I could get Sigurd. But since I already have Sigurd, I'm not going to record it. So I'm going to keep going. And I think I got Roman like a million times. But the best part about this is I'm getting a lot of these new artifacts, so when I summon them in the future, I don't have to look at their animations. So this is the last summon, guys. I'm gonna see what we get. Says, okay, this guy used to be a really premier dog walker back in the day, like Vildred, but fallen off a lot. You don't really want to get him. So yeah, so now you put confirm after 30, and then you get to choose between your current or your recorded. So my recorded was the 16th one with Sigurd, so yeah, I'm gonna take that for sure. And then you'll see I have everything selected now. So you'll see the Adventurer's Path thing popped up on the left there. I finished the complete selective summon, and everything else after was already finished. So it won't be like you have to do it in order. If you finish like one that's later down the quest chain earlier, then you can just wait and claim it after you complete everything in order before it. So the next one I have to do is clear stage 1-10 in Adventure. That'll be the next thing I do. But first, since I got new units, I'm going to set up my new team. So we're going to go to Hero here. Actually, sorry, we're going to go to Team. Heroes for like gearing units and stuff, but I don't have any gear. So you'll see you only have 2 team slots, but you can unlock more later on with Skystones. Same with character slots, you'll see it costs a lot. So you do have a very limited inventory space. So with units you have that are like 4-star and above, or even like 3 stars that you have a unique copy of, you want to just put them in your waiting room, which you could do in the hero screen, just to put it in storage, so you don't have to completely, empty out your inventory over and over. Because you do want to save these 2-star fodders, because they are very important for increasing the level cap of your units. Every unit can go up to 6 stars, which is a max level of 60. Even if you're base 3-star, you can go to 6 stars. And the way you do it is you need a lot of EXP and these fodder cards. And the fodder cards are very, very hard to get. By fodder, I mean these 2-star units I have down here that are monsters. So yeah. Anyways, getting started with my first team, so I'm probably going to slot in Rose. She can be used as a Wyvern tank, but she's not that great, to be honest. But she's a decent PvP unit and can be used in other areas of PvE content, so I'll slot her in. And she also is a knight, so she's generally more tanky. I'm going to slot in Sigurd, because Sigurd is going to be my main carry in Wyvern, so I'm going to level her up ASAP and give her my best gear early game. And then after that, I'm going to slot in a healer. So Aether is a free unit you get. He's actually like not bad early game. His heals are actually okay, so I'm gonna slot him in for now. I'll probably replace him with a better healer later. And then for the last slot, it doesn't really matter. Just gonna look through to see what you think you're going to use in the future. If you had Alexa from Selective Summon, you could slot in Alexa, because you couldn't use Alexa with Secret, and it's very good. If you have Clarissa, you can use Clarissa here. But for me, I don't have anything that's really eye-popping, so I'm going to just use a okay single tower DPS. I'll use Helga, because she is okay as a defense breaker later on, specialty changer. And this is going to be my starting team. And I'm just going to, progress through adventure and try to get as far as I can. Now, before I end the video, guys, I'm not going to show you guys me grinding through. I also have a lot of energy to burn through, so it'll be really easy. I just have to auto through it. The only thing you'll see at the bottom of the screen that I could click now is going to be reputation. So this is your daily quest, okay? So the memory chain, everything on memory chain and below, these are just like one-time things that you do from filling out, like, it's like a journal basically, or a diary that you're doing like a quest log for, kind of like Adventurer's Path. This one you can take your time on, and even now on my main account, filling out a lot of these still. But the Three Sisters Diary is going to be your daily reputation or your daily quest, or weekly reputation or your weekly quest. So you're going to want to do get to 100 points daily every day, and you'll see the way you get it is by hitting the 100 point threshold. And by doing that, you get all the rewards, and to do that you get reputation or daily points from doing these little quests here. So you'll see I just have to do one more adventure mode, and I'll get 20 more points, and it'll push me to 40, right? And then if I do like Spirit Altar, I'll get 10 more and go to 50. So you want to fill these out all the way. These are really good for your rewards. And the reason why this is really important to do is because you need to do these for your weekly quests, which give you even better rewards. Now the daily ones reset every day during the daily reset, and the weekly ones will reset every week, obviously. So yeah, make sure you do these. And what you want to do, this might be a lot of information for you guys, but just keep in mind, if you look at the 20 reward here, you'll see I get 10% battle gold earned for an hour. So a really important thing to do is if you're hoarding a lot of energy, or you have an hour to spare to do, a pure grind for, you want to activate this one, right, like this, and then you get the hour buff ticking right away with the gold buff, and then you do all your energy dump right now for an hour, and you get extra gold for it, right? So it is the most efficient way to get gold. Even for mid-game and late-game players, it's what you want to do, and a lot of mid-game and late-game players don't do this. So make sure you time your energy spending with your 20-point Three Sister Diary daily reputation quest. Very important to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my first episode of Zero to Hero, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Let me know what you guys think down below about my series on playing a new free-to-play account. If you guys think it'll be fun to watch. If not, let me know as well, so I know whether I should be investing more time into this. But for now, I'm going to be just basically progressing through adventure, and maybe doing my connections here after I get 2-2 done. Which, by the way, if you do get your connections done, or adventure done up to 2-2, you can use Free Spiritaria as your 4th slot. She's a very good farmer, guys, before you get Arbiter Vildred, so you can use her for now, and she'll be very strong in adventure mode. But yeah, I'm just going to progress through adventure and try to unlock my Moonlight Blessings and do my Adventurer's Path on this account. And yeah, I'll be back with another video soon, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comment sections down below what you think about this series, and make sure to leave a like and smash that subscribe button, guys. It helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys next video.